Hello, I am Vicky Manitou Okas, and this is the slideshow that is a companion video for the tour around the block with Bugsy and I. I am a forager, been foraging for a long time. It is a part of my resiliency and sustainability. Much of what I learned while I was traveling from show to show, earning just enough money to get by to the next show. A lot of times, what I had to eat was what I foraged, and most of my medicinals came from places that I foraged as well when I had a minor issues going on. So, I'm going to show you some of what I forage for, and I know that if with a little bit of knowledge and experience and research, you can forage too. So, come with the bug and I, and we're going to show you a little bit of what we can find right here. This is not everything. I didn't take pictures of everything, but there's a lot here. And there's a lot of pictures that I can show you. There is the elderberry bush in full fruit. So that's during the summer when it was fully grown. And I take those fruit and make a syrup that is very health giving during the winter. It helps keep me healthy so that I don't catch every cold that's going around. I've been using goldenrod for a long time as a dye plant for my hand spun wool. However, it is also good medicine. This is burdock. This is considered a noxious weed in farm country, and I spent most of my childhood cutting it out of the fields. I didn't know at the time that it was medicinal, but it is. I use the leaves to treat many scrapes and cuts, and the root is also medicinal. So every part of this plant is a medicine for different things if you know how to use it. This is raspberry leaf, and I love raspberry fruit, but I also like the leaf for a tea. It's beautiful tea, but it's also medicinal. So if I'm having excess fluid retention during the summer, a little bit of raspberry leaf tea is useful. Here, the blackberry is mixed in with the raspberry, and they look almost identical. The blackberry is green on the underneath side, and the leaves themselves have thorns on them. The medicine is a little bit stronger, but I really don't like using the blackberry leaf because of the thorns. We have a little bit of lavender that has naturalized in the garden. It needs to be dug up and replanted, but there it is. It's beautiful and it smells so good. A little bit of lavender tea during the summer is just a beautiful treat. There's the wild mint. I had somebody tell me it was a horse mint, but it tastes good. And I pulled some of it up, and planted it in a pot up by the house. So I will have safe mint to harvest next year. And there's the violets. They bloom in the early spring, just as the weather is warming up. Beautiful leaves and foliage, and then the flowers pop up all over. The whole lawn is purple with the violets. It is gorgeous, and the tea is, oh man, that was good tea. But when summer hits and summer heat hits, the whole plant dies back, and you don't know where it's at until it comes back up next spring. There's the neighbor's lilac bush. The one underneath the trees in the back is small, and because it's in a shady spot, it doesn't do very well. So I'm working to propagate the one in the back so that we can have a lilac for tea and medicine here at the house. Plantain is one of the easiest herbs to use for medicine and for salad. In the past, it was used as an early spring tonic to help you bring yourself back to health from a hard winter. The leaves can be used in the same way that burdock leaves are to take care of minor cuts and scrapes. I use it for insect bites and uh, a lot of other stuff. So it is very gentle. The seeds are edible. So this is just a good plant to know. And there's the dandelion, the plant that everybody loves to hate, but I love to love it. The root is the most medicinal part of the plant, but the whole plant is useful. Um, Dandelion leaves are used as a spring green to help bring you back to health. The root helps flush fluids. The leaves will also help flush fluids. So this is just a really, really good herb to learn. Um, I use the leaves during the summer as I'm harvesting. I dry the root, and I use the root during the winter. I do grow some of my own herbs. I don't forage for everything. So here's some of them that I grow. I'm just going to take a minute to remind you that I am not a doctor and you should consult your doctor for any medical advice. I use these herbs myself for a variety of different reasons, and I am not giving you medical advice. So you should learn to forage, and I believe that you should learn to use these herbs, but always consult professionals before doing so and learn the herbs themselves. So, um, this is to support you in your learning and your information. And for further support, I would refer you to some of the guides that I have created for food and herbal resiliency. They are available at Manitou Oak Husk programs, and the one that is covering many of the things I covered here is Basic Herbal First Aid. So go check that out. Learn your own herbs and what is in your area, because I believe that you have more. You might have more in your area than you realize that you have access to. So it's important to learn it. And if you haven't already watched the tour or walk around the block with Bugsy, then I invite you to do that now just to see how small in an area that I find these resources in. So thank you, and have a good day, and come join me at Delectable Tiny Gardens.